Welcome, chat. We're live. How's everyone doing? We're gonna be on Minecraft and talking about how lonely we are. That's alright. Cause who needs a girlfriend when you have Minecraft? I mean, let's be real. There's so many more interesting things to talk about. If you're here on Twitch, you on Valentine's Day night, let us relax in Minecraft and chill together. Let me load up Minecraft here. So Fives is doing a huge Minecraft project on the realm, and so he needs blocks, and I've been helping him get blocks, but most of it's been pretty boring, just AFKing at farms and such. But we're gonna get terracotta today, so that'll be slightly more interesting. Chat, if you didn't already know, I am a med student, and if you can hear it, I have a whole notebook worth of notes, and I can tell you about how real hearts work, which is just so much more interesting than the pink and red ones you see in clip art. Alright. What the hell is my Chromebook doing? Okay, my Chromebook was being weird, but I have the stream back up now. So, we are going to be on the realm. sometimes I gotta click cancel and retry, and then it works. I've noticed that. Don't know why it happens though. I don't know why it's taking so long. Alright. We're here. I was AFKing for gold, as you can see by the huge gold farm. Oh, shoot. Lag, hello? Goodness gracious. Okay. Why is this so laggy? Oh my god. Okay. Seems to be a bit better now. This is very cool. So I got this much. That's pretty good. I need to turn down Spotify. It is very loud. It's supposed to be background music, not blaring. Alright, so Fives has set up a portal to get to this very far terracotta farm, or just area, to mine terracotta. So we're heading there. Oops. Oh, is it doing that dumb thing where it freezes again? Fives just sent me this paragraph of instructions on how to get to this portal. Jesus. So he says, from his base, go towards Avadia's base, which is... towards this way. It's over this way. And then he says, follow the pink carpets. Here. I guess that wasn't too difficult to understand. I can get some Fives appreciation. Who placed these carpets? Goodness. Well, I'm guessing he did. But Jesus. Placement is horrendous. So chat, what are any of you doing on this stream on Valentine's Day? We're all alone, let's admit it. Can't deny it. I don't know which portal this is, so I'm just gonna hop into one of them. Ooh, very cool. Should probably set spawn point and sleep. Man's just dug into the side here, not from the top. Oh, that is a creeper. 5. I do not care about gunpowder. So, we're just gonna be mining some terracotta. you know, as one does. We have universal dying on this server though, so I don't know why he didn't just mine from the top. Ooh, wandering trader though. Doesn't sell nautilus shells. I don't care. Oh, I should have brought shulker boxes, shouldn't I have? Oh, he's got some double chests here. It's alright. Alright, cool. So, let's get to work. Oh, that's a lot of health. What on earth is this? I guess we have to go over here for haste. Fair enough. So, while we mine for terracotta, my plan was to just talk about the heart, because it's Valentine's Day, and nobody cares about emotions here. So, how about we talk about something cool, like how the heart works. So, okay, I really don't know where to begin. I'm not meant to be a teacher. But I have my notes next to me. I could just read those, but I also need to focus on what I'm doing in game. But I can try to pick a topic and then try to elaborate off that. So, the heart, as I'm sure you all know, is in the center of your chest. Because if it wasn't, I highly recommend you see a doctor. And a little indent is made into your right lung, which is called a cardiac notch. It's where the heart fits, which is why people usually say the heart is on the right side. Also, wait, we should just go down like 4 blocks. Oh, never mind. Come on, where's haste? And it is difficult to focus and talk about something at the same time. Guys, in case it wasn't painfully obvious already, I am a brand new streamer. So, bear with me. So I can just talk about the components of the heart. Blood comes from all around the body into the right atrium, which then pumps it through the bicuspid valve into the right ventricle, and then from the right ventricle, it moves through the pulmonary semilunar valve, and then is shipped off to the lungs because it's deoxygenated blood because it just came from all around the body. It just got done delivering oxygen to everywhere around the body. So from there, it goes to the lungs. Wait. I am consulting notes. I said bicuspid valve, didn't I? I meant to say tricuspid valve. I knew there was something wrong with that. From the right atrium to the right ventricle, it goes through the tricuspid valve, not the bicuspid. I'm sorry, chat. I've let you down. Won't happen again. So it goes to the lungs, and then it gets all rich with blood again, oxygenated blood, and then it goes back to the heart. And then from there, it enters through 4 veins, even though it has oxygenated blood. Because veins travel to the heart. Doesn't matter if they're oxygenated or not. Veins travel to the heart. And then someone is outside my door. Sorry about that, chat. My brother just walked into the room and handed me 2 packages of Fun Dip. And informed me that he is watching the stream, although not with audio. So let me just drop off all this terracotta over here. 5 seems to have some form of organization, so I guess we'll just follow that. Whoops. Make this one for white, and this one for yellow. And get rid of sticks. Because nobody cares about those. Alright, and then, so, from the lungs, I don't know why anyone would find this interesting, but I find it quite interesting. Because, well, I mean, I decided to be a med student, so I kind of have to find this stuff interesting. Which I do. So it enters 4 preliminary veins, which are filled with oxygenated blood from the lungs, and it goes into the left atrium of the heart, and then it goes through the bicuspid valve into the right ventricle of the heart. And then from the right ventricle, it gets pumped out through into the aorta, which I'm sure everyone's got to know what the aorta is, right? It goes from the aorta back to the body and gives cells all the oxygen they need to survive and perform their normal functions, which keep you alive. So thank your aorta, or your heart in general, and all the veins and arteries you have. They're very important. Take it from me. I was expecting this conversation to go a lot longer. I can't read my notes and then focus on the game at the same time. So that's why I'm pausing all the time, it's because I'm looking at my notes to find something interesting to talk about. Oh, I have just fallen. 5 said he lit this place up. This is far from safe. So, what else can I talk about? The bicuspid valve is also called the mitral valve. Fun fact. Oh, it's getting dark. Mesas and deserts in general are pretty dangerous. very many spawning spots available. So while I'm sleeping, I can look at my notes. Oh, I can talk about the arteries that give nourishment to the heart itself. You know, the body is made of cells, and so the heart itself is made of cells. It's actually made of cardiac muscle, which is a special type of muscle, which is why your heart pumps as one. And it's also non-voluntary, which means you can't on purposely stop your heart, because that would be bad. So, yeah. I swear commentating has to become easier with experience. I'm sure it does. I'm just not quite there yet. So the music all good, chill vibes here. So the heart itself is nourished by the coronary arteries. Those include the left coronary artery and the right coronary artery. And then from each one of those two main arteries, there are a whole bunch of other mini ones. So from the right coronary artery, there's the acute artery, the acute marginal artery, which is a tiny little artery off to the side, and it runs down kind of the side of the heart. And then there's also the posterior descending artery, which is at the back of the heart, hence the term posterior. And then the posterior descending artery is also pretty big. It goes down the middle of the back of the heart, kind of on the right side though, a bit of the back of the heart. And then from I just dropped my pickaxe. And then from the left coronary artery, the other major one, it's got the left anterior descending artery, which goes down the front, kind of in the middle of the heart, right in the front. And then from that artery branches off the diagonal arteries, which are very small. They're just little branches off the ends. And then the circumflex artery, which I remember from the prefix circum, as in like circumference of a circle. So that's how I remember it wraps around the back of the heart, and also nourishes the back. The right posterior descending artery, that does cover the back, but not as much as the left descending artery. Or no, the circumflex artery is like a big one. It's kind of at the top. And then branching off that are the obtuse marginal arteries, which are pretty small, and they are kind of the equivalent of the acute artery, hence obtuse, acute, they kind of go together, they're opposites. And it's also like on the very edge of the back of the heart. And then in addition to arteries that nourish the cells of the heart, there are the veins. Because you gotta have a way to take the oxygenated blood away, too. So, Potato Farmer in the chat, Potato Farmer 260, hello, welcome. Hehehe, don't tell my parents I'm here. You have my word, I will not say a word. I will not do that. Glad to have you here, but please don't get in trouble just so that you can watch the stream. I would be very sad if you got into trouble because of me. Why does this song have lyrics in it? It's supposed to be lo-fi. By the way, game sounds are too high. Oh. I can turn that down to like 45. Is it good now? Or I can just like turn up everything else. Oh wait, no I can't. Is it good now? I can't believe I did this in the chat as well. What up? Welcome to the stream. Well, the block breaking sound is a little annoying. Oh, I see. So I can turn that back up to 60. Blocks is at 100, that makes sense. I'll put it at 50. I can turn that down even more. That's a lot better, I think. We were just talking about the heart because it's Valentine's Day and I wanted to do something slightly relevant while also making fun of everybody who has a girlfriend slash boyfriend today. Because who needs a significant other when you have Minecraft? I mean, just look at this beautiful world. I'm probably offending someone with that. If anyone in the chat has a girlfriend or boyfriend, I love you. Please stay. You're very welcome in the chat. Everyone is welcome in this chat, unless you are a terrible person. So I was just talking about the coronary arteries, which nourish the heart. Anyway, we were about to talk about veins. There are less veins on the heart specifically than arteries. At least fewer ones than I had to memorize for my class. There's the small cardiac vein, which accompanies the acute marginal artery, and it's a small one on the edge of the heart. And then there's the great cardiac vein, which is wraps around from back to the front and accompanies the left anterior descending artery. It's on the front of the heart. Oh wait, I just realized I haven't been picking up any of these blocks. Okay, orange, okay, orange. This is taking too much brain power at the same time. Okay, then we have the middle cardiac vein, which is which is on the back and accompanies the posterior descending artery. And takes the blood from there. And then we have the atrioventricular bundle, which is, wait, am I reading the wrong thing? Oh, I was reading a paragraph down. I was like, wait, that's not a vein. There's the coronary sinus, which, despite its name, is a vein. and it is the big one on the back, and it drains straight into the right atrium because from deoxygenated blood goes into the heart before being pumped over to the lungs to get reoxygenated. So technically, the heart has two veins in which it accepts blood from the body which is the which is the vena cava. My brain is being fried. It's not that I haven't memorized it, it's just I'm trying to focus on everything at once. I have to go sleep because it's turning nighttime in Minecraft. The vena cava, which everyone should know, it's kind of in the name, and it's also a pretty big vein because it carries all blood from the body into the heart. It's a very important vein. And it also comes from the coronary sinus, which is all the blood from the vessels that nourish the heart itself, drains back into the heart. There's also the superior and inferior vena cava, but I consider them, I mean, technically two different places, but it's called the same thing, so it's the vena cava. That's pretty much the circulatory. I mean, that's the heart. I could go on and explain the circulatory system, but I mean, that's not really the heart. I have fallen down again. What am I doing? Okay, well, chat, what do you want me to talk about next? I can talk about just the circulatory system in general, or I can talk about, what else do my notes have? Fast calcium channels, which causes the pumping of your heart, like how it actually pumps blood. Electrocardiograms, heart rate, or I can go on to conditions of the heart. Yo, how do our bodies make all this complicated stuff in our heart, just in our hearts? Or in just our hearts? Seems kind of difficult. I mean, that's evolution, man. The best functioning body wins. That's evolution. That's why we're so smart, and it's also why we're destroying the planets, because we're a bit too powerful, in my opinion. Our own power will be our demise. Oh, I have fallen once again. Evolution? They didn't teach me that in Catholic school. Ooh. I don't want to say anything insensitive. That's one you'll have to ask your church about. Believe whatever they tell you. I'm just a student. Just trying my best. Anyways, I'll talk about conditions. So, well, actually, to talk about conditions, I need to explain more about the heart. Alright, we'll just move on to the next page in my notes. Specifically... Oh wait, that's just more anatomy. I want physiology. Where are my notes on how it works? So, well, just off the top of my head, I know there are ion channels in which... Oh, I thought I nearly fell down. There are ion channels and they open and close, there are tight junctions. Wait, I should just mind the floor here. Which cause the heart to beat beat as one, because you wouldn't want to have your heart not beat as one and have it be delayed. That would be very bad. So talk about why our brains make us fall in love for Valentine's Day. That would be the limbic system, which kind of controls emotions. I mean, why are you asking me how to fall in love, man? I'm literally streaming Minecraft on Valentine's Day night. So, I think I am the least qualified to talk about love. If you just take one look at the stream title, it says, "Come join me on Minecraft. I know you're alone tonight." Oh, my inventory's full. Normal terracotta. There. Orange. Okay, moving on. The heart has a constant cycle of ion channels opening and closing, which cause it to beat. And so when you see those little things in the hospitals that have like the little graph with the green line going up and down, that's actually not your heart rate. That is an electrocardiogram, which measures the electric activity going on in your heart. So it does make little it does go up and down with your heart rate, but it is measuring the electric activity in your heart, not the actual heart rate itself. Which I was very interested to find that out. I was like, whoa, it's actually not the heart rate. They're pretty similar, and they go together, but it's not measuring heart rate. Lonely champ. What is that emote? I'm trying to learn emote faces. What face? Nice. So anyways, so you have leaky sodium channels, and sodium is positively charged. So you constantly have positive charge leaving the heart cells, which are muscle cells. I'll call them cardiac muscle cells. And so the cell makes it to the threshold potential. I'm just reading my notes. I guess I can keep moving in Minecraft as I read. Trying to, at least. Here, let me just explain a normal heartbeat before I try and just... Okay, where is that bit? Before I try and explain how the heart beats, why don't I explain how, like, a nerve impulse, which is electric activity in nerve cells. You know, little things that send signals to your brain to tell you you're feeling something, like physically feeling something with your hands or something. Those nerve impulses. So when you have an action potential, which is like the thing that travels to your nerve cells. So you have an action potential, and that is going into the dendrites of a nerve cell, which is like these little branchy bits off the top. If it's just a normal cell, that is. Let's say like an interneuron. And so it goes there, and then from all those dendrites, you have little potentials, like smaller little electric potentials that are making its way to the axon hillock. This is gonna bother me if I don't patch it. Consider me a perfectionist. And then so if, oh god, my poor pickaxe. If the cell reaches threshold potential, which is a potential needed for a new action potential to take place and to send the signal onto the next cell, down the axon of the nerve cell. It's turning on time again. It needs to reach threshold potential. And so from threshold potential, it's a joining of all the little potential. I'm repeating myself. Wait, let me go sleep so I don't get ambushed by 1,000 mobs. Let me find my nerve impulse notes. It's over here. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. They're called graded potentials, the little small ones that join together to make a big, like an actual action potential. By the way, an action potential is either made or not made. There's not weak action potentials or strong action potentials. It's either one is made or one is not made. Versus graded potentials, there are very many of them, and they join together. So there's many graded potentials, and they're all like teaming up, like Avengers. And so they reach the axon hillock, which, see, I don't want to say anything wrong. A process called summation is when all the graded potentials join together. And right, so there are sodium-potassium pumps at all times that are releasing 3 positive sodium ions outside of the cell, meanwhile bringing in 2 positive potassium ions. So you can see how that can make the cell negative. And then then the graded potentials join together and make the cell slightly more positive, just slightly. Right. So when it reaches threshold potential, which slightly above the resting membrane. Resting membrane potential is negative, like I just said. And so when threshold potential is reached, which is slightly above that, suddenly other ion channels, there are other ones, not just the sodium-potassium pump. There are other ion channels that dot the edges of the cell, or just the outside of it. And so they suddenly open, those ion channels being sodium ion channels. And so those open, and the cell is suddenly flooded with a whole bunch of sodium because sodium-potassium pumps are delivering sodium out of the cell. So all that sodium that's on the outside is rushing into the inside because diffusion. And so once the cell depolarizes, which means to get positive because it was once really negative, and so it like gets more positive. It stops being so like extreme negative. The axon, the new action potential takes off like a spark in the axon, and it travels down until it reaches the axon terminals, where it crosses the synaptic cleft onto the next cell. And then it's in the dendrites of the next cell. Oops. Isn't that cool? Alright, now back to the heart. That's how a normal, that's how normal action potentials work. Like just in nerves. Now, specifically in cardiac muscle tissue, that happens slightly differently. Because it's constantly going. Like, it never ends, because your heart is constantly beating. You wouldn't want your heart to end, or to stop beating, because that would be very bad. Okay, so... Oh, I'm gonna have to repair this super soon. We'll have to go to the Ender, as we've stolen the name from Hermitcraft. It is an Enderman, is a public Enderman farm where people go to repair their tools and such. People have their personal XP farms, but the Ender is a community one. Oh, I have fallen again. And so back to the heart. I have lost the page in my notes. Give me 2 seconds, I'll find it. It's somewhere around here. Right, here we go. So in the heart, something very similar happens. The sodium channels, like in the normal axon in a nerve cell that only open once the cell reaches threshold potential, those are constantly just leaking sodium. So sodium is constantly leaking into the cell. I'm gonna go repair my pickaxe now. Better now than later, I guess. Right. So the cell makes it to threshold potential because sodium is leaking into the cell and making it positive. So it reaches threshold potential. I need to go to... Oh goodness, we are quite far away. We'll just find this direction. So then calcium channels open, which makes the cell more positive and depolarizes it faster, and the cell reaches its peak positive. Where do I need to go? This way. Its peak positive, and then falls again. And then the potassium channels open as normal, because in the normal axon, once the cell reaches its like highest point in positivity, as it starts to repolarize and get more negative again, potassium channels open as to let potassium out, and then it becomes hyper polarized slightly, because the potassium channels kind of slowly close. And then the cell polarizes again back to normal, and then but because of the leaky sodium channels, it reaches threshold potential soon after, and the process repeats. I have a little graph here I drew in my notes, but can't really show it on stream because I don't have a camera. Well, I do, but it's like my laptop camera. So like you'd be able to see my whole room behind me and stuff. Oh, we're about to hit the 1 hour mark. Anyways, this is the end. It's really nothing fancy. We got a beacon over there. We have fought the dragon enough times to unlock, I think, yeah, every end gateway. I do have a dragon egg. It's in my inner chest. Now that's for the heart. And so, you know how your heart has like an initial pump and then like a second pump? People who are like sensitive to really flashy things, beware, because yeah, this is pretty flashy when I go down. Oh, I'm gonna turn down that. And then we have a special sword here, specifically for killing Enderman. It's 2.0 because the first one was thrown into the void by accident. Yes, sir, remember. Oh, I should do this. Okay, so as we're waiting for this to repair, so slow calcium channels extend the depolarization time, so it stays positive for a longer period of time, and doesn't immediately go back to negative, which causes the delayed bit of your heart rate. There's like the first bit, which in my notes, professionally by my teacher, is considered the lub part, which is the first bit, and then the dup part, which is the second bit. The lub part is called S1, and the dup part is S2. And the valves valves opening and closing of the heart. You know, the semi-lunar valves and the cuspid valves. Those opening and closing is what makes the sound. Oh, it's done healing. Alright. Is there anything else in my under chest that needs healing? Oh, could repair my flint and steel. And anything in my armor? Oh, whoops. Nothing. Okay. So then we put the sword back because it is community. Enderman heads are actually quite rare, so put that back. And then we're off. Oh, good thing I set my spawn in Mesa so we don't have to fly all the way back from my base again. Because that was a long trip. My doctor says I have internal bleeding, but that's okay because that's where the blood is supposed to be. Internal bleeding is very bad, and it's especially bad because you don't even know it's happening until it's too late. Because if it's on your arm, you can see a cut, and you can like bandage it and stuff, but internal bleeding is not good. I highly recommend you do something about that quickly. Potato Farmer 260 in the chat. Wait, let me see something. I don't know why, like on the website itself and then in Streamlabs, the colors are different. So potato on like the website, you have your name is like dark blue, right? In Streamlabs, it is a bright neon green. In case you wanted to know, it's pretty just fun fact. So, what else can I talk about? The control of the heart rate is by nodes in your heart, actually. Oh. Hello, sirs. What can I do for you this fine afternoon? You enjoying the sun? Alright, pleasantries over. Get out of here. You guys have pathetic crossbows. I can kill you all before you even shoot me once. Ha. A fortune one. Oh, also, I need a new pick with all the stuffings. If I could have that, please, after you let my other one despawn. A fortune one, please. I promise you, I didn't let it despawn. I have no idea what happened. I searched around and I made sure I picked up everything. But yes, I will grant you a new pickaxe. Potato Farmer. That is right, chat. I was helping Potato at Fort Blackstone. And by helping, I mean I was just running around while he was actually doing stuff. Let's see if I have the books already here. I do have Unbreaking and Mending already, so that's pretty good. I'll have to buy a Fortune book and an Efficiency 5 book, which is fine. I guess we're going off to my base, because I can do that. I think we got enough terracotta. So, back to my base. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to fly all the way back, aren't we? Off we go! We're going this way. And slightly this way as well. I have bad omen. Oh wait, I can't go to my base unless I drink milk first. Whose base doesn't have a village immediately outside of it? The Guardian Farm. I can go there. Slight change of course. I think it's like this way a bit more. I'm being too silent. Oh wait, that's the Wither Farm. We're meant to go slightly this way, I think. Should be in the area. Is that it? Yes, it is. When is the next VOD coming out on your channel? I'm working on it. I mean, I'll be honest, I have other stuff I need to do. Like schoolwork, and it takes a lot of my time. I'm sorry. I am working on it though. I hope I can have one out tonight. Maybe? Depends on how late I stay up. Okay, I need a cow. I need to drink milk to get rid of bad omen. There's seriously no cows here. There's bees. Okay, well, while I fly around looking for cows. Understandable, have a nice day. I'm sorry it's taking so long. There are cows on the plateau and nowhere you can take their cow juice. That is an interesting way to phrase it. But Potato, don't you have like do you not have any villagers in your base? That like it won't immediately start a raid if like I go through your portal? I have no villagers, I am poor. Oh, that's sad. Alright then. Off to nowhere. Where's the Guardian Farm? Did I seriously lose it? It's a huge farm. How can I lose it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, well after my whole anatomy spiel about the heart and how it works. Okay, wait, where am I going? No, this way and this way. What else do I talk about? Romance is dumb. Who needs romance? It's Valentine's Day. We should have Valentine's Day themed discussions. Romance is, well, I can't be mean to people. Romance is not for me. I much prefer Minecraft. Minecraft is where my true happiness lays. I'm not good with English. I can't English very well. Awesome. Alright. In nowhere, all we do is build railroad tracks, eat sand, and shoot the occasional tax collector. Very nice, potato farmer. Very nice. I can get behind one of those things. I can't. I see you and Wilbur are on the same page on eating sand, which I disapprove of. It's not very healthy. I don't think it has any nutritional value, and I don't think it can be digested. So now we're finally off back to my base. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. This way. Who are you, a doctor? I cannot call myself a doctor quite yet, but take it from the words of a med student who is trying their best. Guys, I swear all the ums I was saying on stream is not because I'm bad at anatomy. I am very good at anatomy. I loved the class and I got an A in it. I was phenomenal at anatomy. What the hell's all this? Why is there gold on the ground? I don't want the rotten flesh. Why are there stacks and stacks of gold nuggets on the ground? I'll have to see what that is about later. Set my respawn point here. Oh, and it's nighttime. I created the official colors of Atlantia here. I switched it from the dark blue because I feel like we're in a tropical ocean. And I can show you the color of the water itself, but the color of the water is a very light turquoise, which I felt wasn't really best represented by the dark blue because that more represents a frozen ocean. And since I am probably the biggest exporter of gold on this server, our other color is gold, which I think is very pretty. So yeah. The color of the water over here, as you can see. Very bright turquoise. Very pretty. Off to my villager trading. IKEA? How dare you? It's not even the colors of IKEA. IKEA is more like golden yellow and dark royal blue. Which is what it used to be, but it's not anymore because I changed it. Now let's get these efficiency 5 books. Fortune 3, need one of those. And efficiency 5, here we go. Need a pickaxe. Oh, I already have enchanted pickaxes. I probably could have just made one from the books I already have from when I went end busting. Well, let's see what I have in here. Yeah, I already have a Fortune 3. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3. We'll use that. And then I can just throw Efficiency 5 and Mending on it. I'll put those in the gold farm on the way back, on the way out. I can add that shovel in there. second unbreaking book there, and that goes there. Oh, wait. My money shulker box. I just left it in the trading hall. I also wouldn't mind a silk touch pickaxe, please. Well, I am not giving you a silk touch pickaxe. I am not that charitable. Oh, my phone is going off. Sorry, potato. I don't give out handouts. Okay. Quick pit stop here. Just to throw these gold nuggets in there. And see what is going on with it just dropping items down there. Where are they coming from? They land on here. Why is all this gold not ending up? I know it gets pushed into the middle here. And then it eventually falls on the ender chest, which pushes it. The honey block pushes it over into this. Oh. I see the issue. I am a fool. I was literally preventing it from... If you guys were wondering, I was doing that for spawn proofing reasons. As to like prevent stuff from spawning here. I did not realize how big of a mistake I was making. Well, no wonder the AFK session had such a low output of gold, because it was literally all just falling to the ground and despawning. I am such an idiot. What do I do with this blue carpet? I don't care about yellow carpet, so... Yellow carpet can go out. To the Ender, where I will combine the stuff for potato here. I'll pay you in quality Mesa Valley sand and the head of the occasional tax collector for the silk touch picks. I will have to decline that. Because who knows when I do something dumb and die and lose all my items, and then I'll need my silk touch pickaxe back. Just saying, it's a possibility. Flash warning again for those of you in the chat, sensitive. Oh, I never turned on hostile mob sounds. Oh well. Oh, what do you want it named, potato? Potato? Well, I'll go with All Reliable 3. Oh no. If it's all reliable, why does it have a 3? Seems like it bailed out on you twice. Alright. Alright, your pickaxe is complete, and I will deliver it over to Mesa Valley shortly. Put that there. Turn on hostile creatures. Oh, that is loud. What is this song? I'm skipping that. Why are there lyrics? I don't want lyrics. Oh, wait, keep forgetting to move the portal. Any song requests, chat? Anyone in chat wanna... where am I going? Right. Mesa Valley. Deliver ye old pick. Theoretically, the longer I stream, the more footage I have to like... Well, actually, I won't have to edit this because I only have to edit VODs. Or just mute the bits where I accidentally said someone's actual name. Or somebody else said somebody else's actual name. But since I've been alone the whole time, and I know for a fact, I have only said potato to refer to ye old potato farmer in the chat, I won't have to edit this one. By edit, I don't mean edit at all. It's still the full VOD. It's just that I mute like 2 seconds every now and then. What does the sign say? Minerva Canyon. Oh, I cannot read. Where would you like me to put all reliable tres? You can put it in the town hall. Is there like a barrel here? Oh, there's an under chest. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, that's cool. Very nice hat. Okay. I'm guessing this is like the master bedroom. Can I leave it in this chest? And like, you'll find it, won't you, if I left it in this room? Why do you have so much garbage in random chests? What is this? X negative 1544? Is it a secret? Is it a mystery? And it's nighttime again. I don't really know where to place it. But good thing I'm rich, so I can just afford to make an entirely new chest and just nobody likes birch. Oops. Actually, I already have some planks. Oh my god. Can I craft, please? Thank you. Right smack dab in the middle. Throw those back in there. Line this up. Alright. It's right there. Oh, and I'm crashing into things. I don't know why I keep pressing tab, it's just like a habit to constantly press tab, even though I know nobody else is on the realm. And I've run into a cactus. That was actually a tactical move. It was just too big-brained for anybody to understand. I just took a screenshot by accident. This way. Alright. I don't really know what else to do for this stream. It was very fun. We got some terracotta, repaired the pickaxe, talked about heart anatomy. That was very fun. My brother walked in and gave me 2 packages of Fun Dip. And we created a brand new fortune pickaxe for Potato. And I made a whole bunch of mistakes. Mostly just tiny things that are annoying to deal with. Should I make it a tradition to like end streams with listening to a disc up on the porch here? Oh, I don't even have to minimize to mute music. I could just click pause from a hotkey on my mouse. Pig Step is copyrighted, but we can listen to other stuff. My personal favorite is Mall. Wait. What does wait sound like again? Yeah, I like both wait and Mall, but Mall is my favorite. So, thank you everyone for coming out to the stream. Whoops, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. It was lovely, and have a good night. I'm just gonna listen to the rest of the disc while watching the stream ending screen. I'll just chill here. See you, everyone.